What's going on, traders? Welcome to this week's Forex forecast. If this is your first time to my channel and you want to learn more about supply and demand trading, try to grow your trading account, start now by hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm going to be trying to upload more recently, and if you're a newer subscriber, I really appreciate your support, and I'm happy to have you guys here. This is the Mastermind Trading Group currency report for the week. Don't mind my art down here. I like art. Pretty into just cool pictures. I like adding that in for a little fun. So I hope everybody has a great trading week, and we'll hop right into it. So this is the currency ranking for the week. A lot of stuff has changed. Quite a big few changes. And one thing I noticed was that the United States was like pretty weak for a while. Like it was like hovering around like 6 and 5. Now all of a sudden the US is ranked number 1. And what do you know? If you go to the dollar, we're starting to see, you can start seeing this dollar rally from here. So I don't think it's kind of weird how it all lines up like that. But yeah, so the United States is ranked number 1. They're 49% long, 51% short. But we're just gonna look at the euro chart and compare that all using the euro COT report. We'll go to the COT report. This past week they added some longs and added some shorts. 2,500 long, 1,000 shorts, and for a while they've been at 75% long to 25% long. So it's tough to gauge what they're doing. I'm thinking there's going to be a drop in the euro soon, but it's tough. Like I mentioned it before in a couple of my last videos. I think they're using this trend line to trick retail traders to shorting, and maybe we're going to see. I've already done this before in a couple of my other videos. A push up here and then a push down. That's my guess. And this is the next buying spot I see right here. If price does come up to this monthly supply, I don't really like this zone anymore in the weekly. But you had a nice trade right here. It's kind of a weird looking zone. I guess you wouldn't have really drawn it like that anyways. So I kind of drew that after the fact, so it doesn't really count. But this is the euro. I am looking for higher. I did see this 4-hour trade in here. Not a huge fan based on the fact that I think price is going to move higher, and this daily's kind of messy. Right now, I'm not really super eager to trade this one at all based on that. And actually, we'll start here. So then we'll go to the Japanese yen. They're 79% long, 21% short. They're ranked, what were they, number 3? Yeah, number 3. This is the first time looking at the charts for the day, or for today too, guys, because I've had a pretty busy day today. So bear with me here. So this past week they got rid of some longs. They've been getting rid of longs, for the past 4 reports. And you could tell they're adding shorts, which made me think that we'd see a stronger move down. Or did I say they were 7? Yeah, sorry, they're 79% short, not long. What am I saying? But then they got rid of a bunch of shorts this past week and longs though. So when you look at the chart, we'll go to the chart here. Looking at the monthly, we're in this weird tested monthly area of demand. Beautiful reaction off this daily supply zone. That'd have been a beautiful trade. Very fast trade too on the daily. There was a couple trades in here. That was a nice 4-hour one. I think there was one on the 1 hour up here too, and then another one right up here. Yeah, that one I didn't really like too much, but there was some trades. So they're still pretty short, and it's like that's why, since we're so close to monthly demand, I am not looking to. That's why I didn't take this daily short, because I thought it was pretty aggressive to take a daily short so close to the monthly demand. That's why I was looking for a confirmation trade. This was just at like 5 a.m. It wasn't up at that time, so I couldn't take that, even though I don't know if I would have taken that anyways. Maybe, though. It's reacting off daily supply. I think that would have been a good trade. So yeah, like I said, it's tough to. I'm only looking for confirmation. I'm not eager to take a whole daily zone on a lot of these pairs for that reason. UK, they are ranked number 4, 63% short, 37% long. We'll look at the COT report here on the pound. This week they got rid of like 500 longs and added some shorts, 1,600 shorts. puts them up from 62% short to 63% short. Not a huge difference, but I do expect the pound to drop, and that is why I was looking for a shorting opportunity. I wasn't a huge fan of this zone to take as a whole, especially since this daily was tested. And if you look in the weekly, we are in this weekly selling. I don't know if I'd really call that great supply, but we are in that weekly selling area. So it's tough to gauge where price is going to go in the future, but that's why, like I said, I'm only looking for confirmation on these pairs since the banks seem to be taking profits on a lot. So, I'm really looking for 4 hour, maybe 1 hour in certain instances. The daily's in an uptrend here on the pound, so that's why I was looking for a 4 hour confirmation. I think one of the guys in the group got a nice 1 hour trade. I think it's Matt. Shout out to Matt. He got this nice, beautiful 1 hour zone momentum line break. Beautiful trade. Nice, like 4-1, really. Yeah, this one happened at like 6 a.m. too. Maybe I got to start doing like a midnight shift or something so I can start getting these trades. But yeah, it was a nice trade. I think obviously we're going to break this daily supply up here. And as far as other supply goes, I don't have much till, oh my god, this is far back. Real far back. Up till here. Up at that 1.37 area. So that would be my next, area to look for a shorting opportunity. And maybe if price does get into this area here, this wick and that other drop right there, maybe I would look for a 4 hour confirmation. It'd have to be a very clean 4 hour confirmation though, but clearly they're adding some shorts here, adding shorts the last 3 weeks, but also getting rid of some longs. So it's a tough call, but overall I'm definitely bearish on the pound. The Swiss franc, they're 80%, they're ranked number 5, but they're 80% long still and 20% short. So we'll look at the call reports. So yeah, the last 3 weeks they've been getting rid of longs, but not much. But compared to their, they only have like 5,800. So 806 is kind of a significant decrease in longs. So overall, I'm still pretty bearish on the pair USD Swiss. Go to the chart. But we are in this monthly weird area. I know this has a wick through it, but it's just been something I've been trying out and noticing that even when there's a huge emotional wick like that, usually the zones will still work because I think the algorithms, I don't want to get too into it. It's just something I've noticed, so I'm keeping that in. Clearly, we're seeing a nice reaction off the zone too, so I'm not super eager to short. The reason I didn't take this trade here, so I was looking for a 4 hour trade in here. Not much going on. This zone worked, but it was a weird wick in there, weird stair-stepping supply too, so I wasn't a huge fan. But yeah, a lot of just waiting on these pairs, guys, because there's not much going on a lot of them. The Australia, number 6, 47% long, 53% short. Look at the call reports. Getting rid of longs quite a bit on this pair. And, the Aussie's been on a tear lately, kind of like similar to gold. And this last week, they did get rid of a significant amount of shorts. But they're still majority short and then long, but not a huge difference, which is why I'm looking for confirmation. So once I start to see these banks show their hands more on the call reports, show what they're doing, then I'll be more eager to take a whole daily zone. So this should be red. Yeah, so this daily zone, I'm not really looking for much in here. And this other daily zone I have right here, it's from a while back. I don't know why I have that. Maybe I gotta look at this chart again. I think I screwed up my charts. But there are some nice confirmation trades we can look for. We're kind of waiting to see. If price goes up above here, we're probably going to this monthly area of selling up here. If price breaks below here, we're probably dropping down to this monthly/weekly area. It's kind of a waiting game. That's why I suggest looking for confirmation instead of it taking a whole daily zone at the moment. Canadian dollar, ranked number 7, 64% short, 36% long. pretty decent difference. The week before they added 5,000 longs, which is pretty big, and 4,000 shorts. So it seemed like they're holding up price. Last week they didn't really do much, kind of reduced their long exposure. And if you look at the chart, Canadian chart's pretty weird. This, I don't even know if I'd really call this a zone. It is buying, clearly we've seen it. Wouldn't really call it a nice monthly demand, right? But yeah, there was a couple. I took this trade here, it was break even. Took this trade as a loser. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, up and down, up and down. Not much is going on. Kind of similar to the Aussie dollar. If price breaks below this daily zone that's been holding up price for quite a while, we're probably going to this next zone, maybe even further down. I still have to do all my chart work on the USD CAD, so my zones might not be the best zones. But yeah, we're kind of just waiting to see what they're doing. Are they going to push it higher? You know, what I would like to see, you know, it's ranging like this, right? So what I'd like to see, I'll zoom in here on the daily. So clearly this is the supply that's holding up. This is the demand that's holding price up here. So we're clearly ranging in between here. So what I'd really like to see, you know, let's just say price goes down, something like that. Maybe we create a nice zone right there, nice shorting opportunity, boom. Or the opposite would come up here, maybe base, break these highs. Maybe there's a nice zone halfway through here, boom, boom. Something like that. I want them to basically open the door that they're going into. Picture the supply as a door. They're going up. Well, if it doesn't break it, then I'm not really looking to go long, right? So it's kind of just waiting for them to show their hand instead of guessing while price is ranging. And that's one thing I've noticed that's pretty important to do if price is ranging. So we'll look at gold now. Gold. So they added quite a bit of longs. I did look at this car report the other day when I updated it, but they did add quite a bit of longs. But I still think we're going to get down to this weekly area. And I think, you know, we're going to see a hard push down, get a bunch of people to sell. Oh, gold's no good, then boom. That's my prediction. And I'll tell you right now, if price gets down to here, I'm probably going to pick up a 1/4 ounce gold coin just for my physical collection. And, you know, I don't really like to trade gold. I take more silver trades because the volatility is a little nicer. So silver's the one I trade, gold's the one I buy physical, and I also buy physical silver as well. For silver, they added longs and added shorts, very similar amount, probably just keeping price. If you look at a chart of silver, it's kind of wacky. I don't think we're going to get down to here, but basically for silver, you know, I'm always acquiring physical. This daily demand is holding up, but, you know, if price does get above that, I'm pretty bullish. I'm bullish on silver anyways, but as far as a trade goes, what I'd like to see is break this range, similar to what I just showed you on USD CAD, zone right there, boom. So it's kind of just waiting, it's ranging, not super eager to play the trade, but clearly this demand is holding. So if price breaks below this daily demand, I think we're going maybe even further. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll go down to this $20 area, which would be beautiful for my physical collection. All right, on to oil. So they added 4,500 longs, got rid of a lot of shorts too. They've been getting rid of a lot of shorts. I'm pretty surprised by that. So now they're actually 1 percentage higher than last week's. Very bullish on oil, but it's a tough call. We're in this monthly area of supply, but I honestly think we're going to push up, maybe test this upper area up here, which, you know, I'm totally cool with doing that because I had a buying opportunity down here. Not a huge fan of the structure of this zone. It's kind of like a pivot. So what I would prefer, same idea as I've been telling you guys, break this zone that's been holding up price, boom, boom, up high to that monthly area of better supply, because this supply is weird. It's like a weekly supply, but I am expecting it to go higher, and you know they're kind of showing us that with the COT reports. Natural gas, I am in long natural gas. This last week they got rid of 15,000 longs and they got rid of 5,000 shorts. I saw this 15,000 longs and I'm like, kind of got nervous because I'm long natural gas right now. I'll show you guys. But then I noticed back here they've been adding longs back here. And you know they're just, you know, clearly they have majority long positions. So I am expecting. I do think my trade that I'm in is going to work out nicely. That's my opinion. I'm up a little bit right now. I'll probably do a breakdown of this trade. If I win or lose, whatever happens, I'll break this trade down because I really like this trade. If you look at the 4 hour, we're getting a nice momentum shift here. Little zone right there. I want to see this zone broken, and then I think we're going much higher if that happens like that. S&P 500 for all you stock traders. Last week they added 3,000 longs and added some shorts, so we're kind of going sideways, I think. I don't really update my charts on the S&P 100. I don't really want to be quite honest. Just want to go over it with you guys, but clearly we're ranging here. Similar, everything's ranging, guys, so there's not much going on. And then the 10-year bond. Added a lot of longs and clearly they've been getting rid of a lot of shorts, which is surprising because if you look at the chart on a monthly, like look how overextended we are. I was kind of expecting, you know, a move down. Maybe we'll react off this trend line. We'll have to see. I don't really trade the US 10-year bond, but you know, I might start if I start to see some good opportunities. But yeah, that's this week's Forex forecast. Little channel update. I mentioned it in the video, but I'm gonna be doing more videos. Just I mentioned it in the Discord group. You know, maybe stuff about health. Like just for example, I've been changing my diet and getting more exercise and getting more fresh air outside. I've just noticed a huge difference in like, you know, how my brain is functioning, if that makes any sense, right? I'm just like, I feel like I'm remembering stuff. It helps me focus on the charts more. So I'll be doing more stuff like that and how it relates to trading. Maybe talking about economics too, just little stuff like that, kind of just experimenting with the channel. So hopefully you guys like that. I'll be responding to comments and all that stuff, and hopefully I'll get a video out this week. With that being said, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, please let me know in the comments. I want to know if you made it this far. I'd really appreciate your comment if you did. I'm always looking for them. Alright guys, take care. Have a good trading week.